For all the faculty, the professor, and the student for coming here attending this workshop. It is my great honor and pleasure to come here to visit this beautiful location and attending this conference. It is my first time to come here visit Pakistan. I totally changed my view to this country, and all the way from the people, from the culture, and from the food, and from the landscape. It's opened my eyes, totally changed my view. So I love here, I love this country, I love the people here. Definitely, I want to come back, visit here, and collaborate here, maybe some guest professor teaching here for some time. So today, my talk, I will talk about the impact of climate change and human activity on Asian major river deltas. But the more important is the subtitle is what we can do together on the Indus River Delta. So as Sonia mentioned, I come from North Carolina State University, the Department of Marine, Earth, and Atmosphere Sciences. So, as I mentioned yesterday, some colleague took me to this beautiful Hingo National Park. It's just really amazing. And the landscape, as you know, this is one of the best in the world. And we really need this open to the rest of the world. And so, as our dear Chancellor mentioned, also one of the beautiful beach, as you can see, I really enjoy. But at the same time, you know, we also have some potential geohazard issues. I'm pretty sure Dr. Lasbela will talk about after my talk. Here we have a subduction, it's not too far from our coast. And the subduction every year, we have a 2 millimeters, you know, go beneath the continental crust. Here there's an earthquake and a potential tsunami. And particularly, as you all know very well, better than me, in 1945, November, there's a big earthquake of, you know, just here, in Asia alone, there's a 12.5 gigatons. This is about 70% of the global river-derived sediment to the sea. So this is no wonder my research is focused on Asia, because this is the 70% of the material from the land to the sea is coming from this area. And so I'm very lucky in the past 20 years. Through the collaboration, I have worked on the Yellow River system. As you can see, I have more than 4 or 5 research crews in this area. Then also the Yangtze area, like 2004 and 2003 and 2004. Then I have 6 crews around the Taiwan area. And then in the Paul River here, and also Vietnam, in the Gulf of Tonkin, the Red River. And I have 4 research crews in the Mekong of the Mekong River Delta from 2004 to 2006, 2007, 2014, and 2015. And most recently, in 2017, we have a research in the Andaman Sea. This is in Myanmar. So we work on the Irrawaddy River Delta. And this summer, I also went to the Greenland to study the melting of the glacier. And the amazing thing of Pakistan, you have every beautiful part of geology, all the way from high mountain glacier to the big river, to the desert, to the beautiful delta and the coast. So, as you can see, my experience working all the way from the glacial to the river system to the delta and the continental shelf. So fit the geology perspective here very well. And this is one of the reasons now I come here. I'm always interested in the Indus River. Not only is one of the largest river, also have the number 5th of the largest delta in the world, number 7 of the world mangrove in the world. And also the long history, like what just mentioned, you have more than 9,000 years civilization. And I told my Chinese colleague, this is even a little bit longer, earlier than the Chinese civilization. And I think we have a very strong connection with the Indus River Valley civilization. So, but you know, before we talk about what we can do together on here on the Indus Delta, so let's have a quick review. How about other Asia river delta system? For example, of the Yellow River. We know Yellow River is the mother river of the Chinese culture and the civilization. Same as the Indus River. Indus River is our mother river and our civilization corridor here. So, but this mother river, this is the largest river, and you can see 1950-60, the sediment is 1,500 million tons. But in the most recent years, the sediment decreased all the way to almost zero. As you can see, 2016, the sediment delivered from the Yellow River from more than 1,000 to only 10 million. As you can see, more than how much it decreased. And 2017 is only 7.7 million. From more than 1,000 to only single digit. You can see the dramatic change of the Yellow River basin. So actually, almost exactly same thing, same trend happened over the Indus River basin and the delta system. So this is the thing we can really put them together, these two river systems. And not only this, we also studied after the sediment delivered to the ocean, where the sediment go. So this is my research in 1999 and also 2004, 2004 and 5. As you can see, this is the river mouth. If this profile indicates the sediment propagated to the sea, all the way reach to this location. And similarly of P2, P3 here, you can see underwater the profile again, you know. And for example, we have very, very nice, very, very high resolution seismic profile. And if you look at mangrove lost, and in before 1980s, there's more about 700 square kilometers mangrove. But after 2014, there's less than 100 square kilometers. So I asked a couple of colleagues, what exactly number of Pakistan? How the mangrove changed historically? What exactly the number and the reach? And so far, I haven't found the detailed data, but we can work it together based on the satellite image, same kind of data set. We can do analysis of thickness. So, if possible, I hope in the next couple of years, through the collaboration, we can do the same kind of mapping or the survey for collaboration in offshore here. And furthermore, if you look at the Mekong River, you know, in Vietnam, this is the largest river in South Asia. And the Mekong River, the problem also have many dams has already been built and also in construction or planned. So if you look at the sediment, similarly, before 1990, the Mekong River delivered more than 100 million, able to produce these high resolution seismic profiles. And again, we also built AC. So the total loss that you can from 1970 is 40 square kilometers, and now is about 300. Why there is a sharp increase in the last 20 years? And if you look at this one, and 12 of the 39 dams was built after 2002. You can continue to build a dam, of course, you will continue to reduce sediment, and you see the land losing is increasing. Will this trend slow down? We didn't see any signal see the slow down. Maybe land will keep losing. So this is an alarming signal to us. So not only the river play a role, if you look at the global sea level in 1990s, it's 2.1 millimeters. sea level rise. And then jump to 3 millimeters from 50, about 27 years later, you see the majority of this part of land will be inundated. And I didn't calculate this maybe more than 1,000 square kilometers. That's unbelievable. And so, of course, in the news, as you can see, ignored by, now it's not the people, but it's the government. If the government continue to ignore these issues, the Indus Delta will be lost to the sea. So I think as a scholar, as a professor here, as a student, your voice is important. And we are not against the government, but we try to advise, suggest to the government, help the government working together to protect our land, protect our delta. I think, I think all us faculty, students, we can make a very good scientific suggestion and or policy maker. So, of course, the delta is sinking, but we can working together. For example, this is the Peter plate. Their survey, but their survey is very good, but not really to the nearshore area. What we found on the Mekong is not only shoreline retreat, but the shore face now is also under a very strong erosion. How about here? And so, if possible, we want
the subducting plate, subducts